There's a KKK rally going on here at the Franconia Heritage. You got the police helping direct traffic and stuff. There are a lot of people parking in the bank parking lot, taking up spaces for customers here. I'm not gonna spend time here. I'm just gonna take a quick walk around. So got Telford Borough Police sitting here. Like they even got fucking flags for the assassination. This is pure cult behavior. Lower Southford's here. Unattended signs, I could take those. I won't. But I could. Yeah, it's the Democrats for Trump.
Message continued unfortunately in 2024. All sections of the Democratic movement. And that's not Donald Trump's fault. That's our fault for not getting help in the So that is on you. I'm not asking you to be comfortable from your family and friends in the conversation. I'm asking you to get uncomfortable for 2 days. Get uncomfortable for 48 hours to secure the next 40 years of this country. Go find those people. You guys got social media. I know. You have the facts. You have Donald J. Trump's website. And I don't want to hear about the cheat. I don't want to hear about the steal. I don't want to hear about the women in the world. We're stopping the vote for a reason on this past behind Donald J. Trump because he had the numbers. So it is up to us to go out there and deliver that message and deliver the mission from President Trump. He's doing 4 rallies today in 4 states. It's unbelievable. He's relentless. You have to show up. Do not get turned away. Bring 10 people you don't know. That's the hard part. But that's how you change counties and states and the nation, especially in the state of Pennsylvania. So you guys have this mission. This crowd is incredible. We've been blessed to be on this bus in almost every single swing state. All of us have been with the president. Had the courage to flee a genocide dictatorship way behind in the United States of America for years to get into this country lawfully, to watch their kid rise up the senior most positions in national security in the United States government for Donald Trump. That's the American dream. I want to give her and him and everybody's grandkid. That's what we're fighting for. Do not fall for the projection corners. These guys on the right or left are dividing us with conspiracy theories. They are the ones that actually made those conspiracy theories a reality. They are guilty of the very things they accuse us of. We are not racist for caring about our communities. We are not racist because we care about God. We are not racist because we want to help Americans first. And yes, we want to help other people. And we certainly aren't racist for wanting to take care of the 55,000 homeless veterans before we said Alabama went to the the only person that gets that is Donald J. Trump. The only person that has the courage to carry out that mission set is Donald J. Trump. And what's he up against? Not just the mainstream media and the haters over there. He's up against 50 years of this Trump. And behind you, behind your vote, lies the solution. You guys can literally retire the corruption that has occupied this country for a century. And allow Donald J. Trump to deliver accountability within Washington, D.C. I know everybody wants it so bad. But you can't do it unless you win. And you gotta go all the way up and down and take what these folks are saying. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Just think about the power that you have at the ballot box if you bring your communities together. The power that you have to end the corruption, to end the dynastic families that have ruled Washington, D.C. for these last 50 years. Pennsylvania, in one day, you can vote to permanently retire the Bushes, the Cheneys, the Obamas, and the Clintons. So you have the warrior, Donald J. Trump. The Coliseum is built. He's our juggernaut of justice. He's the titan. He is also your sanitation worker in everyday America. Work your tails off these next 2 days, and I'll see you on January 20th when you inaugurate our 47th president. Now comes the fun part. I gotta say, she's got the bear, the flag, and everything in the hat. This is awesome. That's gotta motivate everybody to get out there and vote. Coming up here is a dear, dear friend of mine. We've probably been in half a dozen states together. He has been working harder than maybe anyone I've ever seen. He's a relentless warrior in the House of Representatives. I wish we had 100 of them, but thank God we got my friend Byron Donalds.
They said I'm in Telford, is that right? They said that you're going to turn out to vote for Donald Trump, is that right? They said you're going to tell Kamala Harris tomorrow that you're fired, is that right? Here's what's in front of us. Obama called you bitter clippers. That's what he called you back in 08. Forget her. Hillary called you deplorables. Tim Walz says you're Nazis. Kamala says you're fascists. The governor of New York, Kathy whoever, nobody knows her name. Trust me, you don't need to know her name, because in a couple of years, she'll be gone too. She said if you back Donald Trump, you're un-American? No. They're all liars. It is the red-blooded American patriots here in Pennsylvania that are going to make Donald Trump the next president of the United States. Kamala Harris, along with her running buddy, your current Senator Bob Casey. Side note, I don't know about you guys, I never knew what Bob Casey looked like until I saw an ad in Pennsylvania. I didn't know what the man looked like. But him and Kamala Harris, they're the ones that broke the economy that has been crushing you. They voted for the inflation that's been making it hard on you every single day. Still making it hard on you today. Higher food prices, higher housing prices, higher energy costs. It's their fault. Bob Casey, Kamala Harris, they're the ones that said it's better to import solar panels and windmills from China than to drill, baby, drill right here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. They're the ones that did it. So tomorrow, when you get to the polls, it is to be mission-minded. That Pennsylvania is going to lead the energy dominance of the United States across the globe. Donald Trump's going to fix this economy because he already had to do it once, and he's going to do it again. How's he going to do it? No tax on tips. Listen, I was somebody that was a server. I was a waiter in college. And Donald Trump came around when I was in college saying no tax on tips. Man, listen, that would have helped. I loved it. That would have helped. He's also for everybody who works hard, busting their hump to get ahead, working many shifts. You go over that 40-hour mark. No tax on overtime. Kamala Harris, she lies. She says, oh, Donald Trump just wants to tax the rich. And he just wants to give tax breaks to his buddies. That's not what I heard. Because no tax on tips and no tax on overtime, that helps the working men and women of this country. It puts them ahead, not behind. And if Kamala Harris is so concerned about people paying their fair share, she might have wanted to talk to her boss's son, Hunter, who's a tax evader. I never heard her say Hunter Biden's name one time, but she's worried about what's in somebody else's pocket. Kamala, how about you make sure Hunter pays his taxes before you come to the hardworking people of America? And then Donald Trump's going to do something else. Because he wasn't done. He's seen what this inflation has done to seniors in our country. And so I asked him, I said, sir, what did you come up with this? He goes, sir, you get this next tax ID. He goes, what tax ID are you talking about? I said, sir, you went out there and you said no tax on Social Security. And he goes, you're right, Byron, no tax on Social Security. Because he wants seniors to be able to enjoy their golden years. And Kamala Harris is a liar. She doesn't want to protect your Social Security. She wants to open up our borders and make sure illegals can get at your Social Security. Donald Trump's going to put a stop to it. Because the other thing he's going to do, and listen, I love the name, Operation Aurora will be alive and well because it will be the largest deportation force in the history of the United States. If you came to our country illegally, I'm sorry, but pack your bags, you gotta go home. And if you come into the United States like Abel's daddy, and I know Abel's daddy knew what to speak, it wasn't English, but he spoke nonetheless. If you come to the United States, you will come here legally. We are a nation of immigrants. We have welcomed people to the United States from all over the globe. But it is through legal channels, through the legal process, not through open borders of Bob Casey and Kamala Harris. And so that is why tomorrow, Telford, you got to get to the polls, send Bob Casey back to wherever he lives in Pennsylvania, and send Kamala Harris, sorry, Abel, she's got to go back to Los Angeles because she can't go to the White House. Well, listen. Donald Trump is going to work hard. He's going to do everything that he said he was going to do. He's going to do it all. He's going to bring manufacturing back to this state. He's going to bring hard-working, good-paying jobs back to this state and many other states. He's going to deport illegal aliens. He's going to send them home. He's going to secure the southern border. And working with my colleagues in Congress, we are actually going to build that wall. We're going to get that done too. We are going, and there's so many young kids I love because I walked around the corner, they were jumping up and down. They were like, oh my gosh, you're here, this is great, the bus is here. He's gonna do something for these young kids. Something that is just common sense. Something that we all know is the truth. But these crazy elites in New York and Washington and in California all think it's okay to steal puberty from these young kids. But Donald Trump is going to protect the children. He's going to protect the puberty of young kids.
That's creepy.
We're going to get rid of this crazy transgender ideology out of our schools. And we're going to protect children. And when these young girls grow to be teenage girls and they want to swim, play basketball, play softball, run track, they will compete against other girls because we're going to get bonus out of those sports. You see, the America First movement, the idea is to make America great again. It's common sense. It's the thing we were all taught when we were young. It is the ideas and it is the values and it is the systems that helped us all grow up to be mature adults, to raise kids, to build something for your families. That's what Donald Trump did with his family. That's what I do with my family, and that's what you do with yours. But none of this can happen. None of this can happen without you going to the post today. Cash said it, and I'm a father of what you're going to say. I don't want to hear about 2020. 2020 was 4 years ago. If you've ever competed on the football field, on the basketball court, on the baseball diamond, or anywhere else, your coaches told you, forget about the last play, focus on the next one. That's what they told you. And if you had a bad coach like Tim Walz, he wants you to think about everything that happened before. If you want to win, you have to focus on the game in front of you. And the game tomorrow is turning out the vote. They want you to be dispirited. They want you focused on irregularities. They want you to focus on their crazy lawyers. But we have a president in Donald Trump and a running mate in J.D. Vance who are leading a charge to protect your vote. Your job is to make sure it gets delivered. So the last thing I'm going to say is, you got your cell phones with you because you can take the pictures and take the video. We all look good.
I have a question. So who's footing the bill for, I counted 4 different townships to be here?
It's actually mostly guys who are on duty that we got.
Okay. So it's...
Yeah. We have a mutual aid.
Right.
So like when Lansdale has something, we'll send a couple on-duty guys. So
Gotcha.
Everybody helps each other out.
Okay.
It's just the nature of our smaller departments.
So it's being paid for by the regular salary payroll.
Yeah. So everybody came in from their regular departments.
Okay.
Usually it's always the guys who are on the street.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. Are you with Lower South or are you...
I'm with Franconia.
Franconia? Okay. So I got a question for you. I sent in a few complaints about it. I know the signs attached to the phone poles are illegal.
I have a whole evidence room that we just took down.
Okay, yeah, because I see they finally got taken down.
We started calling the people and let them know so they don't put them up.
Right.
And they end up getting fined for it.
Right, okay.
So what we do is we take them down, call whoever put them up, because a lot of them are local businesses.
Right.
Trying to drum up business.
Yeah.
So we call them and we tell them, like, you know, the posties are okay, but you can't put them on the poles.
Right, okay.
And then we had one guy who was putting them like eye level, so we got rid of all of his.
My concern was...
It makes it look like it.
Yeah. All of them are concerned, obviously, but yeah, some of the ones posted specifically right over here are very...
Down there's my sign patrol guy.
Yeah.
Send him out when he's in.
Okay. And so I also was looking up the township ordinances too, and I'm pretty sure that the tractor trailers are also a violation of code too. Just throwing that out there. It's like
guy. We don't enforce the ordinance, the police department.
Right.
That's by code enforcement because we're second class township.
Obviously,
so
yeah.
We don't get to do it.
Yeah.
So, like everybody's will call it, so and so didn't shovel their sidewalk. I was like, all right, well, that code enforcement, no, nothing I can do about it.
Because I know it's like obscure and like hidden. I forget where, but it's like hidden in there. Like specifically, it says tractor trailers with banners. So I just thought I'd throw that out there too.
Tractor trailer on the road, that's my guy there.
yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, it's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
that unfortunately falls under the township code enforcement guy.
Right.
Who's going to when he comes out to deal with people, sometimes he'll call us to just help in case he's worried they're going to be aggressive with him or anything.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Let's make sure you guys... I'm glad to know you're at least aware of it. Yeah, because like I said, I've filed a few reports about them. So... Because I had a sign taken down in another town. I didn't know it was illegal until I got a call. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we had one guy who went to argue, well, the poles are technically owned by the utilities.
And
I was like, yeah, but there's a whole reciprocity that...
It's actually in the state code.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was cited to me, so...
Yeah, so... Yeah, no, we got a bunch of them. Like I said, he was in on Sunday calling everybody.
Right.
Which I was like, thank you for getting that done.
Yeah.
So thank you for actually calling
Because I think it was like Friday, new ones popped up.
Yeah. When I was in on Sunday getting ready for this...
Yeah.
He was going through his second round of phone calls for people.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hopefully, people will start to listen.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants to come get their signs.
No.
I think they're worried they're going to get a ticket for it.
Yeah. I think so. And just out of curiosity, too, because I heard conflicting reports. I don't know I think it was Lower Safford may have said this. Apparently, an officer in Lower Safford said that if a sign is posted on the side of the road, it's considered abandoned property, so anyone can take it.
That I'm not sure.
I thought political signs like on the roadside, like actually like in the grass, for example, I thought those were like you can't touch those.
That I am not sure of, to be honest with you.
Okay. Because there's been some conflicting information.
I know usually come the day after, most of the political signs disappear, so who gets them? I do not know. It's not us.
Gotcha.
And then I give it a couple of days, and then we go yank them and chuck them.
All right.
So at that point, I would say, yeah, after the event.
Obviously. All right.
You know, I don't know who they pay to go around and pick up all their signs.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, hopefully things settle down after this week.
Yeah.
I'll give it a week, but after that.
I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be as bad as people think.
Yeah. No. So.
I mean, everybody's just looking for.
I'm a poll.
change.
Yeah, I'm a poll worker though, so I have to deal with
Which
the
poll do you work?
Telford Borough.
Okay. At the Telford building, the borough building?
The borough building. Yeah, well, next, no, the church. Well, it's the church we're at. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm already
How do you think
anticipating.
they're going to go up that way?
It's 50-50. This whole area is 50-50. I've been watching the numbers for like the last 3 or 4 years. Like, you know, it's going to come down to how many actually turn out.
I think the big
Because-
thing's going to be the turnout.
Yeah, because registration is literally deadlocked, Republican, Democrat, and then any leeway either way, it's going to fall on independents.
Now, do they make ID people over there at all? Or?
So, in accordance with
somebody
state,
shows up for.
in accordance with state law, ID is not required unless specific circumstances, like first-time voter, first-time voting in that precinct. Maybe something changed with their registration and they just want to validate. But I mean, a lot of people, you know, they'll just throw their ID, or I'll ask for an ID just if I'm not sure of the spelling. If it's like someone newer, or if it's, you know, like a name that, you know, my phonetic spelling is different and I can't find them. But yeah, no one's really like, you know, unless we have to stick to the rule, you know. So I'm just, you know, I'm anticipating people are going to cause trouble.
I was going to say, how much frustration do you think you're going to have tomorrow?
Hopefully not. I mean, the primary was pretty crazy.
Come and just do your thing.
Yeah, just come in, leave me alone. I'm just here to do this so you can do this, and then let me get home.
Vote.
Exactly.
You don't have to engage and be nasty about it.
I get so many people trying to like electioneer me. Like, first of all, I cannot electioneer in my position right here at this table. Okay. Secondly, you cannot electioneer within 10 feet. So can you just take your ballot and get the
Go stand out front and do it.
Yeah, go outside and do it. Actually, we actually have a little vestibule inside. If you're quiet enough, you can do it in the little vestibule of the church.
No, that's not going to happen.
No. Yeah. We had one guy, it was like, oh my God, the shirt and the hat were like the most vulgar possible you can imagine.
Lansdale had one
And
like this
we're like,
yesterday.
you gotta cover that up. Like, it's okay if it was just like the candidate, but it was like the vulgar stuff. Like, you have to cover that up. He had a fit, but we didn't have like the jersey where the woman took her shirt off. I'm waiting for that this year.
That's what you call us.
Yeah, because we don't have a constable, so yeah, we have to call. All right, well, hey, thanks for being out here and making sure everyone's safe. So
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping and talking.
Yeah.
A lot of people just spoil by us.
Yeah, I'm actually just kind of like I've had to go to the bank anyway, but passing by, I do independent media stuff, so it's like,
Okay.
oh, might as well
Get a few shots.
get a few, and yeah. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm taking up a parking spot at the bank. You know, but
All right.
I am. That's where I had to go anyway. So
There you go.
thanks very much.
Just walk in with your deposits.
I already did that actually. So all right, thanks guys. I appreciate you.
It is disgusting. I was a tomboy growing up. I rodeoed my whole life.
What's this?
I went out, I played in the dirt. I played with the boys. Not in a bad way. So y'all gotta know, see, this is a very Florida heavy bus today. Got lots of Floridians on the bus, and I'm very lucky that I get to serve with two of my best friends in Congress, Byron Donalds and Mike Waltz. But even though I'm 5'3" with T-Rex arms, I can still beat him up. And do on occasion. But when I was growing up,
I can't say this.
I was a tomboy. I was having fun. And you know what? My mom never once said, oh, you like to go outside and play in the dirt. You must have been a boy.
I can't stand it anymore. I'm done.